The notification flashed on my phone. 3 words, one name, a heartless emoji. She laughed, and it wasn't at me, not directly, but it was always me she laughed at, behind closed doors, in secret corners, in the shadow of someone else's arms. My stomach turned. My blood didn't rise, it froze. I stared at the message, a photo, blurry, intimate. Her lips curved in that same mocking smile she'd perfected for me, now twisted for someone else. I sat very still, breathing evenly, calm. The world outside moved, oblivious. Inside me, the gears started turning, cold, precise, calculating. I didn't reply, I didn't call, I didn't react, but I remembered. Every laugh, every whisper, every subtle betrayal tucked in plain sight. I replayed the moments where she thought I hadn't noticed, the stolen glances at her phone, the sudden exits when I came near, the invisible distance she assumed I wouldn't detect. And now, this, proof. But proof of what? Not yet. Patience was my weapon. I watched her, carefully, quietly, from across crowded rooms, through reflections, in fleeting glimpses. My mind cataloged everything: who she met, when she left, how she moved. Subtle clues added up to patterns. Patterns revealed intent. And intention is a dangerous thing to uncover in someone who believes themselves untouchable. I discovered her digital footprints first. Small anomalies, messages deleted too quickly, photos removed before they could linger, but they left shadows, echoes. I traced them. Every late night, every carefully disguised rendezvous, and the chilling realization settled slowly. She didn't just betray me with one person, she orchestrated an entire theater of deception. The woman I thought I loved had been performing for months, laughing at me, using me, taking what I offered without hesitation, without conscience. I didn't rage, I didn't scream, I planned. Every step measured, every move deliberate. Observation became my tool, data became my weapon. I compiled her betrayals into an archive, texts, videos, receipts. The laughter that once terrified me now fueled me. It had been arrogance, pride, a fatal underestimation of the one she thought would be blind. The first hard evidence arrived in the morning, a report I didn't ask for but had engineered. DNA, undeniable, matches, proof of lies layered upon lies. I held it in my hand, reading the sterile numbers and names as if they were poetry. Not anger, not sorrow, just clarity. I called her later, calm, casual, like we were discussing the weather. "Can we meet?" I asked. She agreed, her voice light, unaware of the storm. When she arrived, she smiled, that same smile, that arrogance that had always tried to belittle me. I handed her the folder without a word. Her eyes skimmed, disbelief flaring, then horror. "How?" she whispered, but I didn't answer. I watched her crumble silently, tears, shaking hands, frantic stammering, and I stayed composed, cold, detached. Her empire of lies was collapsing, and I had built the scaffolding for her descent. I didn't shout, I didn't throw, I didn't cry. I simply let her see herself. Each text, each stolen moment, every laugh and betrayal laid bare. She begged, pleaded, tried to negotiate, manipulate, tried to charm me back. I nodded politely, smiled faintly, and walked away, not running, not panicked, just gone, leaving her with the wreckage of her own choices. She screamed as the truth hit her fully, the kind of scream that shatters confidence, that leaves the ego raw, bleeding. And still I walked, every step measured, silent, every beat of her panic fueling my calculated release. Weeks later, the silence became complete. No calls, no messages, no laughter. only the knowledge that she had been dismantled by the very truth she had ignored, by the intellect and patience she had scorned. I didn't celebrate, I didn't savor, I merely observed the final pieces fall into place, lessons she would carry alone. I kept the folder, not for revenge anymore, not truly, but as a reminder, proof that insight, patience, and calculation surpasses emotion, that betrayal can be returned not with chaos, but with order, that laughter, when deserved, can become tears of self-realization, and in that silence I felt a quiet power, detached, immutable. I never laughed again at her. I never needed to. She had learned the hardest lesson of all. Some eyes see beyond performance, some minds calculate far deeper than any fleeting desire, and sometimes the punishment isn't noise, it's absence. I walked away, cold, calm, complete. Her agony was mine only to observe, and in the quiet aftermath, I understood fully. The ultimate revenge isn't spectacle. It's the patient, inevitable collapse of those who thought themselves untouchable. She had destroyed herself. I had merely accelerated the fall, and that was enough.